Cultural diversity on the Tech campus provides students, faculty, and staff the chance to enjoy some unique events during the year. Coming up, we'll take you to one event celebrating the beginning of a new year.
The spring semester is the last chance for students to figure out their future plans before classes end in May. Find out how two campus groups held a couple of special events this week to help students get their plans in order before the summer.
The Red Raider basketball team is working to get back on track after a rough run in conference play. MCTV's Brogan Stewart has a look at the latest highlights and more in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Thursday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Angelina Galvan.
And I'm Aditya Sahasrabudhe. For most Texas Tech students, 2019 is well underway with almost a month and a half in the books.
That's right, AD, but for some international residents, the New Year's has barely begun. On Tuesday, members of the Texas Tech community gathered at their International Cultural Center for the campus annual Tet Celebration. Tet is an annual Vietnamese holiday that observes the Lunar New Year. During the celebration, members of the Tech's Vietnamese community, along with other faculty, staff, and students, came together to learn more about the holiday and enjoy a buffet of traditional foods. Although the Lunar New Year officially fell on Tuesday, the celebration takes place over 3 days.
We typically associate the word Tet with the Tet Offensive during the Vietnam War, and what most Americans don't realize is that Tet is an incredible holiday for the Vietnamese people, and it's a time of celebration. It's probably the easiest way to kind of describe it is Tet is like New Year's, Christmas, and the 4th of July all rolled up into one holiday.
Tech's annual Tet Celebration is sponsored by the TTU Vietnam Center. The center maintains an archive of documents from the Vietnam War, and they also work to raise awareness about the war and the Vietnamese culture here on campus.
We have grown into the largest archive of Vietnam War materials outside the U.S. federal government. We have over 25 million pages of historical materials, oral history projects, we conduct conferences, and just an incredible array of materials that provide insight into all aspects of the war from all perspectives.
If you would like more information about the TTU Vietnam Center, visit vietnam.ttu.edu.
Tuesday's Tet Celebration was only one of the several events taking place around campus this week. Yesterday, the Office of Parent and Family Relations set up a shop in the sub to give students a chance to send a special message back home. Postcard to Home kicked off at 10 a.m. Wednesday morning across from Copy Mail. Students passing through the sub could stop by and write a note to friends and family on a special Texas Tech themed postcard. Once the postcard was complete, students could drop them off in a box, and the Office of Parent and Family Relations mailed them all for free. Yesterday's event was one of the several events the campus group holds each spring. The next big activity hosted by Parent and Family Relations is the annual Sibling Saturday event. Sibling Saturday gives current Tech students the chance to bring preteen and teenage family members to campus to experience life on a college campus. This year's event is scheduled for next Saturday, February 16. Registration is still open, but it ends tomorrow. If you would like to register a family member for Sibling Saturday, visit the Parent Family Relations website before 5 p.m. tomorrow.
February is Black History Month, and several groups are hosting events to bring awareness to issues affecting African American community here on campus. Right Fragility, a book discussion, took place yesterday afternoon in the Red Raider Ballroom. During the event, members of the Tech community came together to participate in a privilege walk and then discuss the book White Fragility. White Fragility is a book written by Robin DiAngelo that looks at reasons why white Americans find it difficult to talk about racism. Wednesday's event was moderated by Dr. Jasmine Parker, a member of the College of Education's Doctoral Support Center. Along with the discussion, attendees also had the chance to purchase DiAngelo's book at the event. Yesterday's event was hosted by the College of Education.
During the spring semester, many students start thinking about their plans after the semester ends. And for some graduating seniors, that means it's time to start thinking about continuing their education. On Tuesday, the Office of Pre-Professional Health Careers hosted the annual Health Professions School Fair in the Sub Ballroom. The event gave students interested in the medical field the chance to meet with representatives from schools around the country. More than 50 health schools were represented, including programs at the University of Texas, the New York Institute of Technology, and Windsor University in Canada. Attendees could learn more about fields of study from everything from nursing to dental to physical therapy. The health professions school fair wrapped up on Tuesday afternoon, but the Office of Pre-Professional Health Careers is always available to help students take their next steps in medical education. For more information or to set up an advising appointment, visit the Pre-Professional Health Careers website at pphc.ttu.edu.
Although some students may be graduating in May, others may just be preparing for a summer job to help make some extra income before next fall. The University Career Center hosted the annual summer camp job fair yesterday in the sub courtyard from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Students interested in finding a summer job or internship could stop by and visit with representatives from camps from around the country. The camps represented included several from around the state, including the Texas Lions Camp, 4-H Camp, and Cedar Canyon. Each camp had various options for employment, including options to work directly with kids at the camps or behind the scenes. The summer camp job fair is held annual during the spring semester. It felt a lot like spring the last few days on the South Plains. Conditions have been warm and windy, but the official first day of spring is still over a month away.
That's right, Angelina. But starting today, it looks like winter is making a comeback just in time for the weekend. Let's take a look at the MCTV forecast. We have been seeing clear skies and lots of sunshine on the MCTV tower cam today. But even with the sunshine, temperatures have been much cooler, with highs just now reaching 50 degrees. That's also the warmest it will get today before temperatures start to cool off. Overnight, we'll see a return of chilly weather, with lows expected to drop into the teens. Tomorrow, temperatures are forecast to be even cooler, along with a return of cloudy conditions. We might not even see temperatures above freezing until tomorrow afternoon. Later in the day, highs should climb into the low 40s, but that won't last long. We'll see another drop in temperatures tomorrow night with an overnight low in the 20s. Heading into the weekend, Saturday will be a near repeat of Friday's conditions, with more clouds and temperatures topping out in the 40s. Saturday night's lows will be a bit warmer, with temperatures staying above the freezing mark. That warming trend will continue into Saturday, with highs expected to climb near 60 degrees. But Sunday will also be a gloomy day, with overcast skies expected until late evening. On Monday, we'll start the second full week of February with even warmer conditions, but we'll also see lots of wind. Highs on Monday should reach the upper 60s, but wind gusts will make it feel a bit cooler. Heading into Tuesday, the clouds will finally move out of the area and winds will be breezy, but not as bad as Monday. Temperatures on Tuesday will also cool down slightly, but otherwise it should be a nice and a mild day. Wednesday will be a near repeat of Tuesday's conditions, with temperatures in the upper 50s and breezy winds. Overnight lows for all 3 days should stay right around the freezing mark. Looking ahead, our roller coaster of temperatures should continue, with warm weather headed back to the area by next weekend.
The Texas Tech basketball teams are well into the 2019 season, but it is not just the current players who are making news this week.
MCTV's Brogan Stewart joins us now with more on a special honor for 6 former Red Raiders and Lady Raiders. Brogan?
Thanks, AD and Angelina. To start off, we head to the hardwood as the Texas Tech basketball programs have announced the 2019 Ring of Honor class. This class is the first for the basketball programs and is comprised of 5 former players from both teams and 1 former head coach. The men's basketball program inductees are Rick Bullock, Andre Emmett, Dub Malays, and Jim Reed. The female inductees include Cheryl Swoops and former head coach Marcia Sharp. The induction ceremony luncheon will take place on March 4th at 11:30 a.m. at the Overton Hotel. Speaking of basketball, the men's team had the chance to play its second Big Monday game in a row after not having won for 13 years against the Mountaineers of West Virginia. The Red Raiders showed up in full force on both sides of the court, winning 81-50 after a game with some interesting plays by WVU. However, the more interesting outcome from the game was a domination by Tech's defense, holding West Virginia to 9 of 39 from the field, culminating with a shooting percentage of 23.1% for the game. The Red Raiders improved to 18-5 and 6-4 in Big 12 play. The next time to see the Red Raiders in action is this Saturday when they travel to Norman to face the Sooners of Oklahoma at 3 p.m. The Sooners have been on a 3-game skid, so if the Red Raiders can take advantage of this opportunity, they might escape with a win. The women also had a chance to steal a win at home and get their second Big 12 win last night. Sadly, though, the team would fall to TCU 70-63. This drops the team to 10-12 and 1-10 in Big 12 play. The next chance to see this team in action will be Saturday at 6:30 against Oklahoma State in the United Supermarkets Arena. Now, for those of you that are fans of baseball and softball, I have good news. Opening day is coming soon. In fact, opening day for the Red Raiders softball team is tomorrow. The softball team takes on University of Nebraska-Omaha tomorrow at 2 p.m. at Rocky Johnson Field. The third-ranked baseball team is just 8 days from their season openers and will be led by junior third baseman Josh Young, who is recognized as a unanimous first-team All-American this season and is the first unanimous first-teamer in program history. Gabe Holt was voted in as a preseason third-team All-American. This program also accumulated many national and Big 12 preseason awards, and from all accounts, the team is locked and loaded to hit the field for the 2019 season. Don't miss your chance to see them next Friday at 2 p.m. when they open a 4-game series against Oregon at Dan Law Field at Rip Griffin Park. Well, that's all for sports. Back to you, AD.
Thanks, Brogan. With the week coming to an end, you may be looking for some entertainment heading into the weekend. Luckily, one campus group is giving you the chance to catch a recent Hollywood blockbuster for free. Here's a look at today's MCTV events calendar. Tonight and tomorrow, you can watch special screening of last fall's hit film, A Star is Born, in the Escondido Theatre. The movie stars Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga in a story of a long-time musician who falls in love with an up-and-coming artist on her way to stardom. The movie follows the ups and downs of their relationship that is strained by their careers. The screening of A Star is Born is part of the Student Activities Board's late-night movie series. You can catch the week's film at 10 p.m. tonight and tomorrow. SAB's late-night movie series is free with a student ID.
As we mentioned earlier, February is Black History Month, and throughout the month, you have several options to take part in events that give a voice to the African American community here on campus. Tomorrow, Tech's Department of Women's and Gender Studies is hosting the Love Below in Human Sciences Room 169. The Love Below is a spoken word and musical performance giving African American women the chance to express themselves openly and honestly through song, poetry, and monologues. This year's performance is scheduled to start at 6:30 p.m. The event features open seating, but there is a required $5 donation for admission to the performance. For more information on The Love Below, along with the full schedule of Black History Month events, visit the Women's and Gender Studies website listed on your screen.
And if you are looking for some live entertainment in a unique location, the School of Theatre and Dance has an option for you. Tonight through Sunday, you can catch the play Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson at the National Ranching Heritage Center. Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson is a rock musical with a blend of fact and fiction that tells the story of the rise of America's 7th president. Showtimes for this weekend's performance are 7:30 p.m. tonight and tomorrow, and Saturday night as well, and a 2 p.m. matinee on Sunday. All of the shows are currently sold out, but you still have a chance to take advantage of student rush tickets, which will be available shortly before the beginning of the performance. For more information on this weekend's event, along with a full schedule of spring performances, visit the School of Theatre and Dance's website on your screen.
So, AD, are you planning on to attend any of this weekday's events?
I am actually planning to go to the movie. How about you?
Oh, same. I'll be at the movie too. Cool. That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thank you so much for joining us, and be sure to check ttuhub.net every day for more news. We'll see you next week.